All right, we are live. This is your 2025-2026 Topps Chrome Basketball 5-case 100 box player break. Should be good. Oh, yeah, also, if anybody wants Con Kneppel, there is a link in our YouTube channel for his spot. So if you want him in this break, you're not too late for Con Kneppel. All right, let's get into it. Yeah, we're good. Was it just one that fell? I think it was. Let's just do this. Yep, that'll work. All right, here we go. Box number 1. How we doing, Big Show? Welcome in, brother. Pack trying to stay stuck in there. Empty box. Igor Demin on the insert. Nice Ace Bailey on the... Whoa, why is my camera... Is my camera zoomed in? It is, isn't it? Am I tripping?
No, it's zoomed in.
It is, huh? Ace Bailey on the rookie. Give me a second. Jaylen Brown on the refractor. What in the world happened here? Give me a second. Let me fix this camera. All right, I think we're fine. That should be good. Let's see. Go Bears. Looking for Deshaun Tate and Dylan Jones. Sorry about... Yeah, super zoomed. Yeah, Oklahoma, yeah, that was bad. Up 17-0, and then they said, we won the first quarter. We don't need to play no more. So that sucked. But good luck to Bama. I think they'll roll Indiana, but what do I know? Defense was special. Their defense was special until it wasn't. Why does that look weird? No, it's just Kellel Ware and Amari Williams on the Ray Wave. Yeah, not good. Not good. Inspirational quote from James Harden. He said, "Dribble, shoot, repeat." Always remember that. Cooper Flag, rookie refractor. Nice hit for the Cooper Flag spot. Ace Bailey and Cooper Flag. Yeah, I think that game is going to... He looks like he has a helmet on all the time. Joe Ingles. That's going to be a good game. Cooper Flag on the rookie insert go time Ray Wave. Nice hit for Cooper Flag. Let's go there. John Morant and Tijane Saloon. Yeah, the Dolphins got spanked. I did like what I saw from Quinn Ewers. I'm not going to lie. I don't think he was that bad. He had 2 picks. One of them was off a deflection. Overall, I thought he looked pretty good. We like that then, especially if Cooper Flag. But yeah, Arch Manning looked okay, I thought. He at least pushed the ball, or attempted to. Danny Wolf on the X Factor. Rob Dillingham and Rocco Zakarski on the rookie Ray Wave for Rocco. What's up from France? Nice. Dylan Harper, Tobias Harris, and Bradley Beal on the refractor. VJ Edgecombe, Cole Anthony, and Cam Thomas. It's going to be Kawhi Leonard on the Activators Array Wave for Kawhi, Adam Bona, and Jaylen Brown. It's going to be an empty box.
These generally saying they're like one.
Allegedly. Asura Thompson, Jonas Valanciunas. Ace Bailey on the rookie. Ben Suraf, rookie X Factor. Giannis, Bam Adebayo, and Marcus Smart. Zach Edey on the X Factor, and Liam McNeely on the Ray Wave. Is it glitching for anyone else? It's not glitching on my end as far as like what I can see on. Might want to refresh Big Show, maybe pop out and pop back in. Actually, Tom, that's Valanciunas is Travis Kelce's doppelganger. I can see it. I can see it. On the voices, that is Dylan Harper. Nice hit for the Dylan Harper spot on the voices. That's a sweet looking card. I wonder why they called it voices though. Could have put like a cooler like name on the side. Nice hit for Dylan Harper. It's gonna be empty. Dwayne Wade, X Factor, and Amen Thompson. Looking for them SSP Ja Morants. Mason Plumlee and Dyson Daniels. I believe so, Big Show on the voices. That's SP, huh?
Mm-hmm.
No?
No.
Oh, is it a mega exclusive on those?
I think it's just an insert.
Because when I ripped the blaster case, I pulled none of those. So
Jeremy didn't say that they were. So.
Well, we'll see how many come out then in this case. If there's only one, we're going to go with SP. I think it's a cool looking insert if it's just a regular insert. I don't know if I would have called it voices though. That just looks weird going down the side. The blasters were pretty fun though. We got Jimmy Butler, 41 out of 50 for Jimmy Butler. Nice hit for the Jimmy Butler spot. Desmond Bain and TJ McConnell. The blasters had like basketball refractors. Those were sick. No Yang yet. Austin Reeves, Tyrese Maxey, and Anthony Davis. KD. Empty box. Al Horford and DeAndre Hunter. It's going to be Rudy Gobert and Caleb Martin on your X-Fractors. Tyus Jones, Tyler Kolek, and Jimmy Butler. Dalton Connect and Trey Johnson on the rookie Ray Wave. Jalen Brunson, Nick Claxton, and Brooke Lopez on the refractor. Jackson Hayes and Clint Capella. Wendell Carter Jr. and Dylan Brooks on the Ray Wave. It's going to be empty. Trae Young on the activators, Lonzo and Anthony Davis refractor. Jordan Hawkins on the auto. Non-numbered Jordan Hawkins auto. That's it for the Jordan Hawkins spot. Jonathan Isaac on the X-Fractor and Dario Saric. Ace Bailey, very nice for the Ace Bailey spot. Jaime Jaquez Jr. and Ryan Kalkbrenner. Spencer Dinwiddie and Rocco Zirkzee on the refractor. Damian Lillard and Johnny Broom. Some numbered action here. Going to be Darren Holmes, 80 or 51 out of 275 for Deron Holmes there. Eric Gordon and Jalen Tyson. It's kind of cool. Quentin Grimes and Andrew Nemhard on the Ray Wave. Empty box. Fanatical of Jimmy Butler. Very nice. Case hit. SP. Fanatical of Jimmy Butler. John Stockton and D'Angelo Russell. Terrence Shannon Jr. and Jace Richardson. Cedric Coward on the rookie Ray Wave. Will Richards and Liam McNeely on the refractor. Dylan Jones and Jayshawn Tate. Paolo Banchero and Colin Murray Boyles. We have orange. That could have been nasty. 4 out of 25 for Spencer Dinwiddie. For a second, saw Mavericks, was hoping, but we'll take it. Chet Holmgren, Keegan Murray. Anthony Davis on the inspirational refractor insert. Don't wait. Austin Reeves and Jarace Walker. Inspirational quotes from Anthony Davis. It's going to be an empty box. Yang Hansen on the rookie X-Fractor. Cade Cunningham on the refractor. It's going to be Gary Trent Jr. and Tim Hardaway. Anthony Black and Jeremy Sochan. Rui Hachimura and VJ Edgecombe on the Ray Wave. Rookie Ray Wave for VJ Edgecombe. Chaz Lanier on the refractor.
That's crazy.
What?
What are you breaking?
Kason Wallace and Nick Clifford on the X-Fractor. That looks really cool. Liam McNeely on the Destiny. I'm assuming that's just a regular insert, but that's pretty sweet looking. Bronny James and Cameron Johnson. You know the Destiny cards?
No, they're inserts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're pretty cool looking. Should have made that a short print.
that's what I thought at first when I first started.
I was like,
what is this? And then I was like, oh, it's just an insert.
it's kind of crazy. Good looking parallel, and they're like, yeah, it's just a regular insert.
Hey.
What are you gonna do? Keontae George and Jalen Johnson. Ryan Dunn and Jake LaRavia. Johnny Broom, Shaden Sharp, and Noah Penda. Maxime Reynaud and Trey Johnson III. Bull and Sam Hauser. $380 out of $399 for GG Jackson. Jalen Brunson and Herbert Jones. Asa Newell on the Youthquake. Dylan Harper, rookie X-Fractor, and Evan Mobley on the Ray Wave. I don't know, Cooper Flag, rookie refractor. We're only in case number 1, so kind of. Jimmy Butler to 50 was really cool. Kawhi Leonard refractor. Ayo Desunmo X-Fractor. Dame Lillard, Luke Kennard, and Danny Wolf. This is break number 2. This is case number 1. I believe this is, yeah, break number 2, case number 1. I actually didn't rip the first 5 casers, so I don't know what the big hit out of there was. Fear No One, 174 out of 199 on the Ja Morant.
I just posted the hits on Instagram. We'll see.
Oh, hits are on IG if you want to see. Tobias Harris and Magic Johnson from our first 5 caser. X-Fractor of Cole Anthony and Cam Thomas. Adam Bona and Christian Braun. Empty box. Michael Porter Jr. and Ben Shepherd on the refractor. John Morant, fear no one, but always be packing just in case. That's why he fears no one, Tom. Joe Ingles, Larry Bird, and James Harden. Con Kneppel, rookie X-Fractor, and Nolan Traore on the Ray Wave. Derek White and Shea Gilgeous on the refractor. Will Riley, Cam Whitmore on the X-Fractor. Voices of Dylan Harper. Okay, so it is just an insert. The other one was a refractor, though. Kobe White. It's going to be an empty box. Unleaded streak is over, Jeremy. Oh, did he? For a second there, I was like, he's only in the cases I rip, apparently. Unleaded Nick Nash. Neat Clifford, Devin Booker, and Kobe Brea. Couple more Jazz. Ball is life, said Ace Bailey. Kyle Lowry and Grant Williams. Numbered action. Bull 17 out of 199 for Bull. Dante DiVincenzo and Chris Middleton. Mike Conley and Kyrie Irving. Ben Shepard, Kobe White on the refractor. Shea Gilgeous and Risha Shea. Cason Wallace, Kevin Durant, and Javon Small. Scoot and Alex Toothy. Activators of Ace Bailey, going to be 33 out of 275 for Ace Bailey. Nice case so far for Ace Bailey through case number 1. Jovic and Sharp. Paolo Banchero on the Sleek Finishers refractor. It's going to be empty. Also on Wednesday, we have an early start, so 7:30 a.m. If you are in any of those breaks. Kyle Kuzma going to be 67 out of 99 on the green auto. That's cool looking. I like the look of that. Nice hit for the Kuzma spot. John Beringer and Jaden Ivey. Cedric Coward on the X-Fractor. Jarace Walker and Nikola Jovic. VJ Edgecombe, rookie X-Fractor, and Cameron Johnson behind him. Max Strus, 130 out of 150 for Max Strus. Kalkbrenner and Nemhard. Ball of Duty, Austin Reeves, refractor. Another 6 left from case number 1. Empty box. Risha Shea on the refractor. Toothy and Bogdan Bogdanovic. Kaman Maluach, Kobe Brea, and Yannick Konen and Niedenhauser. Activators of Ace Bailey, Kevin Durant on the refractor. DeMar DeRozan and Mark Williams. Larry Bird, 184 out of 199 for Larry Bird. Nice hit for the Larry Bird spot. Empty box. Vucevic and Jalen Duren. LeBron James on the X Factor and Zach LaVine. Bronny James, Bobby Portis, and Fred Van Vliet. DeMar DeRozan or Ray Wave. Jordan Poole and Jeremiah Fears. Trey Murphy and DeAndre Hunter. Con Kneppel, Ball of Duty. Ray Wave for Con Kneppel. Nice hit. Brooke Lopez and Mark Williams. It's going to be an empty box. Taylor Horton Tucker and Javon Small, rookie refractor. Colin Sexton and Tyrese Halliburton. John Morant, Scotty Barnes, and Josh Giddey on the X-Factor. Carmelo Anthony and Elijah Martin. Ball of Duty, Shaquille O'Neal and Scoot Henderson on the refractor. Micah Peavy and Christian Braun. Noah Penda and Jalen Duren. Empty box. No, I don't think so anyways. I think I would have been told, but I think he might still be available for purchase. As we are going. Pascal Siakam, first on print to 50 for Spicy P. Chromograph auto. Very nice. Nice hit for Pascal Siakam. DeAndre Ayton and Jonas Valanciunas. Manuel Quickly refractor. Cooper Flag base rookie. For the Suns, going to be Devin Booker, 73 out of 150 for Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, and Carter Bryant. Nick Smith Jr. Empty box. Horford and Pascal Siakam. Rudy Gobert and Caleb Martin. Jonathan Isaac, Tyler Kolek, and Jimmy Butler. Dalton Connect and Noah SNU. Nick Claxton, X-Fractor, Igor Demin on the rookie refractor. Jackson Hayes and Clint Capella. Destiny of Thomas Sorber, Wendell Carter Jr., and Taylor Horton Tucker. Last box here from case number 1. Empty box. Very nice. Con Kneppel on the patented. Can't even say that. Patented. Why was that so hard? Nice hit for Con Kneppel. That looks really good. Still buy him, I think. Kevin Garnett and Donovan Mitchell. Max Christie and Peyton Pritchard. Wow, let me get the con spot now. I mean, I think it's available, honestly. Wembanyama and Adu. I'm pretty sure it's still available. There's a link in the YouTube. Click on that. It'll take you to the buy it now. Nolan Traore. Okay, now people can buy the spot. Richard Fleming. I mean, that's only case number 1, too, so. We've hit 3 autos so far out of this case. Steph Curry, 172 out of 299. For Steph Curry, nice hit. Kelly Oubre Jr. and Jamal Murray. Ball of Duty, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll do it for case number 1. Give me a second here, actually. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I just need that box over here. Case number 2. Empty box. Jace Richardson on the rookie paradox. Nice hit for Jace Richardson. Right there too, dang. Adam Bona and James Harden. Keontae George and Ryan Dunn. Jalen Williams. Shaden Sharp and Con Kneppel, rookie refractor. Kerry, if you go into the YouTube or just go onto our eBay, punch in his name, he should be there as a buy it now. Kerry. Rasheer Fleming, going to be 72 out of 199 for Rasheer Fleming. I'm pretty sure he's still in the buy it now. We had him in the buy. I don't know what the listing was called, but we have a link to the listing in our YouTube live. Dylan Harper, rookie X-Fractor for Dylan Harper. Empty box. It's there? Okay, yeah, you'll see it there. Franz Wagner and Michael Porter Jr. And it's gone. Never mind, somebody said it's now gone. Sold right before you. Filipowski, Dyson Daniels, and Julius Randle. I got him, said Ken. Thaddeus Young and Matas Buzelis. Ken took him down. Benedict Mathurin and Jaren Jackson. Bang. It's going to be Shaden Sharp, 52 out of 275 for Shaden Sharp. Harrison Barnes and Desmond Bain. TJ McConnell and Drake Powell. Empty box. Tyrese Maxey and Kevin Herter. Derek Lively and Pacoime Gadier. Jared Vanderbilt, Ayo DeSunmo, and Luke Kennard. Danny Wolf and Terry Rozier on the Railwave. Tyrese Halliburton, Inspirational. Larry Bird, Refractor. Tobias Harris and Cole Anthony. Walter Clayton Jr. on the Serenity Railway for Walter Clayton Jr. Nice hit. Cam Thomas and Kristaps Porzingis. It's going to be an empty box. Kneppel on the insert. O'Shea Brissett. Asura Thompson and G.G. Jackson. Ben Seraph and Bam Adebayo. Marcus Smart and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Sleek Finisher, 79 out of 199 for Jalen Green. Nice hit for the Jalen Green spot. Zach Edey and Keldon Johnson. Tracy McGrady and Anthony Simons. Voices of Anthony Edwards, Cam Jones, and Matt Strus. It's going to be empty. Wendell Carter Jr. and Pascal Siakam. Dick and Eves Missy. Aaron Gordon, Asa Newell on the X Factor, and Tyus Jones. Cooper Flag on the inspirational quotes. Dream big.
Breakfast or bacon?
What?
Breakfast or bacon? Bacon or sausage?
Yeah, I'll take breakfast.
For sure.
Breakfast or bacon.
Well, you get a regular burrito from Burrito, but it's already 11.
Zach Levine, 72 out of 99 on the green. Yeah, it is already 11. You getting Burrito Brothers? Or just get like Taco Bell?
I told him. He said no. I didn't want a full burrito because I wanted something small because I had pizza from Danny Pizza Co. for lunch. Want a split a breakfast burrito?
Sausage, I guess.
Did you bring lunch?
No. Oh, yeah, I did. We'll split it.
Want to split one?
Yeah,
Okay,
we'll
sure.
split it. Cooper Flag, rookie refractor on the go time. Nice hit for Cooper Flag. Chris Duarte and Darius Garland. Empty box. Rick Barry on the refractor. Al Horford and Rudy Gobert. Caleb Martin and Tyler Kolek on the X Fractions. Jimmy Butler and Joel Embiid on the Railway. Dalton Connect and Drew Holiday on the refractor. Jackson Hayes, X-Factor. Destiny of Cedric Coward. Empty box. Somebody made like a meme of the Steph Curry Superfractor rookie coming out of one of these boxes. It made me laugh. They're like, look what I just pulled. I was like, that's crazy. Anthony Black on the auto, non-numbered for Anthony Black. Nice hit on the auto. I believe that is auto number 4 through almost 2 cases. Ty Jerome, Jonas Valanciunas, Maxi Kleber. Jaden McDaniels and Jason Tatum. Jalen Williams. It's going to be Will Richard on the Ray Wave 110 out of 199 for Real. Combine his first and last. For Will Richard, not Real Richard. Carter Bryant and Miles Bridges on the Ray Wave. Empty box. Activators of Cooper Flag, Mike Conley and Victor Wembanyama on the refractor. LeBron James, X-Fractor. Herbert Jones and Bobby Portis. Oso and Pat Connaughton on the Railway. Ball is life, said Joel Embiid. Not the biggest fan of those inspirational cards. Jordan Poole and Trey Murphy. That might be the one insert I'm not a huge fan of here. Empty box. Fanatical of Brandon Miller. Nice hit for the Brandon Miller spot on the Fanatical. Isaiah Hartenstein and Chris Paul. Pele Larson. Yeah, those quotes leave something to be desired. They do, yeah. I'm like, this feels kind of meh. Dylan Harper, nice hit for the Dylan Harper spot. Daniel Gafford and Andrew Wiggins. Go time of Cedric Coward, Onyeka Okongwu, refracted. RJ Barrett and Kyle Lowry. It's going to be Thaddeus Young, 159 out of 275 for Thaddeus Young. Grant Williams and Dante DiVincenzo. Chris Middleton and Noah Essingu. There's the guy that hit the LeBron James 1-1 Superfractor auto, paid less than 150 for the spot. I mean, that's awesome. Congrats to that dude. Empty box. Wild, wild, wild. Yeah, that got pulled like on release day, right? Grayson Allen and Walker Kessler. Ben Shepherd and Shea Gilgeous on the X-Fractor. Jalen Brunson, Risha Shea, and Kevin Durant. Javon Small and Matisse Thybulle. Scoot Henderson and PJ Washington. I don't know what I would do if I ever hit like a card like that big. I mean, obviously sell, but like, it's crazy. Derek Queen. Empty box. And I think it was hit on eBay, right? And they have that promotion going too, so. And he gets to keep the cards. Double dip. Michael Porter Jr. and Matas Buzelis. Cole Anthony, Kevin Huerter, and Larry Bird. I think he hit it on eBay. James Harden and Jonathan Isaac. I don't think Scoot is available. The only reason Con Kneppel was, I believe that's an image variation. Right? I think so. Let's double check. Or no, maybe not. Maybe I'm tripping. That looks like one. 1527, there isn't? Oh, I guess not. That didn't look like his regular card, but I guess it is. Con Kneppel and Chris Murray. That's weird. Because I saw somebody pull like a Steph Curry that was like, it wasn't a refractor or anything, but it was not the same as his regular card. Oh. Cooper Flagg, Derek White, Will Riley. Yeah, I did see it was them. Now I gotta find another VJ Edgecombe to compare it with. Drive me insane. Empty box. Herbert Jones and Derek White. Actually, I'll just do this. Give me a second here. Oh, yeah, it's definitely not his base. base.
Huh.
And this is the one I just pulled. It's got to be like an image variation.
But they don't have different codes?
They don't even have a different code. And it is, people are calling, yeah, SSP, image variation.
Oh.
That's so weird. $250 card. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So how do they make it?
I don't understand how you're supposed to know it's an image variation. 1527 is the code. And that's the same code as the... Well, no, that one... Oh, that one's sideways, though. That's weird. That is an image variation, though. Yeah, I don't get it. That's so weird. But that is an IV to VJ Edgecomb. I guess this one you just gotta look at...
You have to know all the base cards.
Yeah, I know. You have to know all the base cards and what they look like before you can spot out a... Yeah, that's so weird.
I mean, I guess the biggest way to know is it's more chrome behind him.
Is it?
There's no image behind him. Yeah, see? So, like, all of these, they have images versus it's just all chrome.
Oh, that
So
makes sense.
that's how-
Okay.
That's how I guess they want you to tell the difference.
Interesting. Yeah, and then not being refractors is even crazier. Like, give me some shine on that. Will Riley. Interesting. Very cool hit, though, for VJ Edgecomb. Gotta pay attention. Kuminga and Simpson. Empty box. I feel like not having those as refractors, though, is kind of wild. It's crazy to me. Give it some shine. People are going to discard those in like 25-cent boxes, dollar boxes, and not even think about it. Yang Hansen, Gary Trent Jr. Yeah, the horizontal ones have different codes. I noticed that too when I grabbed one of them to compare. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, oh, that's horizontal. CJ McCollum. Case and Wallace. Youthquake of Danny Wolf on the refractor. Empty box. Activators of Jimmy Butler. Alex Toothy. Cam Thomas, Bogdan Bogdanovic, and Jaime Jaquez Jr. Kobe Brea and Hugo Gonzalez, rookie refractor. Kyrie Irving and DeMar DeRozan, X-Fractors. Some numbered action. Going to be Neek Clifford, 41 out of 275 for Neek Clifford. Mark Williams and Draymond Green. Nick Smith Jr. and Spencer Dinwiddie. Empty box. Aaron Wiggins. Taylor Horton Tucker and Colin Sexton. Adam Bona, Tyrese Halliburton, and Scotty Barnes. Josh Giddey and Damian Lillard on the Rayway. Carmelo Anthony and Nikola Jokic on the refractor. Dariq Whitehead and Micah Peavy. Christian Braun and Johnny Broom. Empty box. Have we had a blue X Factor yet out of these?
A blue?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Interesting. It's plastered all over the box.
Yeah.
Quentin Grimes and Tyrese Halliburton. Yeah, I know. Ace Bailey on the X Fractor and Antonio Reeves. Brandon Miller, Jalen Suggs. Terrence Mann and Naz Reid. Ball of Duty Con Kneppel, 73 out of 399 for Con Kneppel, who's having a pretty good break. Joe Ingles. Stephon Castle on the Ray Wave. Empty box. DeJounte Murray, Mark Williams. John Stockton and Terrence Shannon Jr. Cedric Coward, Jonathan Kuminga, Jace Richardson, and Isaiah Joe. Dorian Finney-Smith and Draymond Green. See, there's a BJ Edgecombe base. Will Richards and Paolo Banchero. Colin Murray Boyles and Chet Holmgren. Steph Curry on the inspirational quotes like Father Like Son refractor. Keegan Murray and Walter Clayton Jr. It's going to be an empty box. Noah Essengue and Anthony Edwards. It's going to be Cam Whitmore, 83 out of 99 on the green auto for Cam Whitmore. Followed by Evan Mobley and Joan Beringer. Keontae George, Eric Gordon. Cedric Coward, rookie X-Fractor, and LaMelo Ball on the refractor. That's just regular. Wait, I think. Is that regular? I don't know. See, now I don't know. Drake Powell. Trace Walker and VJ Edgecombe X-Fractor. I think that one is just regular, though. Oh, very nice. Jalen Suggs. 10 of 10 Black Ray Wave. Nice hit for Jalen Suggs. Bookend 10 of 10. Cameron Johnson and Ryan Kalkbrenner. Serenity Refractor of Walter Clayton Jr. I don't think that's one, but I'm not sure.
No, it would be
That's
all
a base,
chrome
right?
out,
Empty
yeah.
box. Somebody said image variations are standing poses against a black background. Rookie on the caution, Kaman Maluat. On the rookie SP. Nice hit. Anthony Edwards and Alex Caruso. LaMelo Ball and Torian Prince. Let's hit one of. Let's hit a 101. Nasty. Tobias Harris, Deshaun Tate, and Bronny James Jr. Brandon Clark and Ivica Zubats. Brooks Barnheiser and Kyle Kuzma. Steph Curry, 58 out of 99 for Steph Curry on the green. Pascal Siakam and Steph Curry on the X-Fractor. O'Shea Brissett and Lonzo Ball. Last box here, case number 2. Empty box. Amari Williams and Torian Prince. Ryan Dunn, Russell Westbrook, and Buddy Hield. Quentin Grimes on the Ray Wave. Sabonis and Jayshawn Tate, Refractor. Shaquille O'Neal. Trey Johnson on the Refractor Instinct. Jalen Green and Ace Bailey on the rookie Ray Wave to finish off case number 2. Alright, give me a quick second here. Alrighty, here we go. Empty box. DeAndre Hunter Refractor. Steph Curry and O'Shea Brissett. Keegan Murray. Refractor of Brooke Lopez. Kevin Hurt. It's going to be Tyrese Proctor, 180 out of 199 for Tyrese Proctor. Con Kneppel on the rookie X-Fractor. Austin Reeves behind him. Empty box. Harrison Ingram and Grady Dick on the refractor. Nikola Jovic and Darian Sharp. Deron Holmes, Isaiah Hartenstein, and Jabari Smith Jr. Pele Larson and Ace Bailey on the Ray Wave. Nice hit for Ace Bailey. He's done well on the X-Fractors, Refractors, and Ray Waves. And there's Steph Curry, Ball of Duty, 221 out of 275 for Steph Curry. Daniel Gafford and Yves Missy. Devin Booker and RJ Barrett. Kyle Lowry and Antonio Reeves. Empty box. Tyrese Proctor and Fred Van Vliet on the refractor. Green, gonna be Jose Alvarado. 87 out of 99 for Jose Alvarado. Alvarado again and Devin Vassell. Dorian Finney-Smith, Naz Reid, and Will Richard. Anthony Edwards, Stephon Castle, and Oso on the refractor. Alex Caruso and Ivica Zubats. It's going to be Taurean Prince, 99 out of 275 for Taurean Prince. Karl Anthony Towns and Chris Murray. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on the inspirational refractor. Tyler Hero and Paolo Banchero. Empty box. Five, I think. Pulled like 5 autos, right?
Yeah, something like that.
I think it's been like 5. Case number 3. Jaylen Brown, X-Fractor. Jeremy Sochan. Very nice. Cooper Flag, rookie X-Fractor for Cooper Flag. Kevin Garnett and Johnny Broom. Jackson Hayes. Alex Sarr and Eric Gordon. Empty box. Rasheer Fleming and Clint Capella on the refractor. Kelly Oubre and Jamal Murray. Rui Hachimura, Grayson Allen, and Jalen Tyson. Ben Shepherd and Wendell Carter Jr. We've hit some Bam, but nothing numbered or nothing too crazy. Shea Gilgeous and Risha Shea. Magic Johnson, 69 out of 199 for Magic Johnson. Kevin Durant and Javon Small. Paolo Banchero on the refractor Ball of Duty. Scoot and Quentin Grimes. Empty box. Hugo Gonzalez and Jordan Poole. Aaron Wiggins and Nikola Jokic. Will Richard, Anthony Edwards, and LaMelo Ball on the X-Factor. Torian Prince, Colin Murray Boyles. Jashawn Tate and Trey Murphy on the refractor. Brandon Clark and Brooks Barnheiser X-Factor. Destiny of Kasparis J, Kyle Kuzma, and Chet Holmgren. Empty box. Grant Williams and Asa Newell rookie refractor. Dante DiVincenzo and Chris Middleton. Kason Wallace, Mike Conley, and Brandon Miller. Donovan Mitchell, Vucevic, and Josh Hart on the refractor. LeBron James and Zach LaVine. Nikola Jokic, 19 out of 99 for Nikola Jokic. Bobby Portis, X-Factor, and Fred VanVleet. Oso and Jalen Suggs on the Array Wave. Empty box. Derek White and Lauri Markkanen on the refractor. Will Riley and Cam Whitmore. Colin Murray Boyles, Alperen Şengün X-Factor. Alex Toothy and Yang Hansen on the Ray Wave. Bogdan Bogdanovic and DeAndre Ayton refractor. Kobe Bryant and Kyrie Irving. Dylan Harper on the Ray Wave. Inspirational. Chase Greatness. DeMar DeRozan and Gary Trent Jr. Empty box. LaMelo Ball, Drake Powell on the X-Fractor, and Zach LaVine. Terry Rozier and Kristaps Porzingis. Jace Richardson, Jalen Williams, and Jared Allen. That blue X-Fractor on the box might be a typo. I'm like, oh damn. Because like, what is going? There's X-Fractors, but there's no blue X-Fractors. KJ Simpson and Bobby Portis Jr. Gotta check eBay. Walter Clayton. Maybe they're just like super low numbered. Dorian Finney-Smith. Empty box. Chaz Lanier and Damian Lillard. Trae Young, Kawhi Leonard, and Jimmy Butler refractor. Rasheer Fleming, rookie auto. Nice hit for Rasheer Fleming. Very nice. Rookie auto for Rasheer Fleming. Anthony Black, Trey Johnson, and Spencer Dinwiddie. Dylan Brooks and Dalton Connect. Kasparis J and D'Angelo Russell. It's going to be Dwayne Wade, 186 out of 275 for Dwayne Wade. Liam McNeely and Cade Cunningham. Empty box. NBA, it's going to go crazy. I don't even want to think about it. Tobias Harris on the refractor. Aaron Wiggins, Nikola Jokic. Terrence Mann, Anthony Edwards, and LaMelo Ball. Torian Prince and Tyrese Proctor. I think it's more than that though. Deshaun Tate and Cole Anthony. Brandon Clark and Brooks Bryant. What's up, Doug? It's cracking. Kyle Kuzma and Jose Alvarado. Empty box. Harrison Barnes and Marcus Smart on the refractor. Desmond Bain and TJ McConnell. Jaime Jaquez, Tyrese Maxey, and Noah. LeBron, Derek Lively, and Zach Edey. Ayo Desunmo. It's going to be Jaren Jackson, 88 out of 199 for Jaren Jackson. Luke Kennard and Danny Wolf. Rob Dillingham and Pat Cogburn. Empty box. Colin Murray Boyles and Dyson Daniels on the refractor. Chet Holmgren and Keegan Murray. Eric Gordon, Austin Reeves, and Darius Garland. Yang Hansen and Thaddeus Young. Gary Trent Jr., Tim Hardaway Jr. Very nice. Chet Holmgren, Black Array Wave. 7 out of 10 for Chet. Nice hit for the Chet Holmgren spot. Anthony Black and Jeremy Sochan. Tyrese Maxey, Activators, Refractor, Rui, and Giannis. Empty box. Cam Thomas. Steph Curry and O'Shea Brissett. Khalil Ware, Keldon Johnson, and Devin Vassell. Michael Porter Jr. and Adam Bona. Matas Buzelis and Kevin Huerter. It's going to be Jeremy Sochan. 8 out of 199. Larry Bird and James Harden. Con Kneppel on the X-Fractor and Naz Reid. Empty box. Derek White and Keontae George. Will Riley, Cam Whitmore. Jameer Watkins, Adu Thero, and Alperen Şengün. Toothy and Stephon Castle. Bogdan and Ryan Dunn. Kobe Bryant and Kyrie Irving. Cooper Flagg, Youthquake, and Alex Caruso. Empty box. Sam Hauser and Cam Jones. Dylan Harper, rookie X-Fractor. Miles Bridges. Ty Jerome and Franz Wagner. OG Ananube and Aaron Gordon. To 99, Kelly Oubre Jr. 74 out of 99 for Kelly Oubre Jr. Contavious Caldwell Pope and Kyle Filipowski. Jared Vanderbilt and Joel Embiid. Empty box. Norman Powell and Dwayne Wade on the refractor. Paul George and Jonathan Kuminga. Johnny Broom, DeJounte Murray and John Stockton. Terrence Shannon Jr. and Thomas Sorber. Jace Richardson and Mason Plumlee refractor. Dorian Finney-Smith and Will Richard. Empty box. Mark Williams and Jake LaRavia. Draymond Green and Nick Smith Jr. Joe Ingles, Noah Essingu, and Ivica Zubac. Taylor Horton Tucker and Shaden Sharp on the refractor. Colin Sexton and Tyrese Halliburton. Naz Reid, going to be 36 out of 150 for Naz Reid. Scotty Barnes and Josh Giddey. Carmelo Anthony and Karl Anthony Towns. Empty box. Steven Adams on the X-Fractor, Aaron Gordon Refractor. Emmanuel Quickly and Trae Young. Derek Queen, Walker Kessler, and PJ Washington. Chris Paul, X-Fractor, and Jayshawn Tate. Onyeka Okongwu and Kentavious Caldwell Pope on the refractor. Victor Wembanyama and Malik Beasley. LeBron James on the Serenity Raywave for LeBron James. Nice hit. Rashawn Holmes and Brandon Clark. Last box of case number 3 here. Empty box. Fanatical of Trae Young on the Fanatical. Nice hit for Trae Young. Jalen Duren and Al Horford. Jeremiah Fears and Jason Tatum. Gary Trent Jr., Rick Barry, and Lonzo Ball. Call of Duty, Jaylen Brown, Drew Holiday, and Rudy Gobert. Dirk Nowitzki and Luke Cornett. Giannis Antetokounmpo, 56 out of 75 for Giannis. Keyshawn George and Noah Clowney. Dwight Powell and Jonathan Isaac. And that'll do it for case number 3. Alright, I'm going to swap out. Kylan will take you through case number 4 and case number 5 and the recap. I'll see y'all a little later. Alrighty, case number 3 or 4. Just kidding, 4. Hopefully, we can find you that Lamella for you, yellow. Alrighty, first 2 coming at you here. Best of luck. Prism of Jalen Williams, Evan Mobley, and Jonah Brenninger there on the X-Fractor. Jaden Ivey and Michael Porter Jr. And Joker getting some numbered action. Very nice. 149 of 399 there. Sweet hit there for the Joker.
Cedric Coward, and Tadane. Up to me in the boxes. Mainly the boxes, but I hope we can do it for you. Walker, and there's VJ Edgecombe on the X-Fractor. Let's find you and also Newell, that'd be pretty cool. James Harden, I think these look sick. Cameron Johnson and Matas. Steph Curry on the insert, Ryan Kalkbrenner on the X-Fractor, and Bilal on the refractor. Nimhard and Amari Williams on the X-Fractor. Let's see if we can find something lower than 10. Jalen Wells, PJ Washington, Chris Paul. Last 5-caser, found 1 to 10. I think we got one in this case as well, or early on in this break, I should say. Cam Whitmore. So hopefully we can get lower than 10. Kawhi Leonard, Victor Wembanyama, and Jalen Green. Malik Beasley and Holmes there on the X-Fractor. Con Knipple getting another insert on the Destiny. Kawhi Leonard and a Dew on the Wave. Paulo on the insert, Magic Johnson and Igor Demon on the refractor. And auto for Terrence Shannon Jr., very nice. Base auto there, but nice there for the Shannon Jr. spots. So 1 auto so far, Trey Johnson on the X-Fractor there. Next 2 coming at you. It's crazy, it's already Christmas. Time goes by fast. Prism of Laurie Markkinen, Stephon Castle, and LaMelo there on a wave. Maybe that's a sign for a short print coming soon. Tyrese on the insert, Alex Caruso and Evan Mobley. Zubac and Cat there on the X-Fractor. Looks like we're going to get maybe some numbered action. Yeah, we are. For the Pacers and Cam Jones. 178 of 199 there. Sweet hit there for the Jones spot. Tyler Hero. Refractor of John Morant. Hugo Gonzalez and Torian Prince. James Harden, Wiggins, and Joan Brenninger. Joker and Ant-Man. Prism of Zach LaVine, OG, and Walter Clayton Jr. on the wave. Cooper Flag on the Ball of Duty insert. Aaron Gordon and KCP. looks like we got numbered action here. For the Mavs, KJ Washington. Getting closer to Cooper Flag numbered, hopefully soon here. 14 out of 199 there for the Washington spot. Kyle Flipwowski and Jared Vanderbilt. Colin Murray, Powell, and CJ McCollum. Cedric Coward, Paul George, and DeMar DeRozan. Kuminga and DeJounte Murray to end off that one. Next two coming at you. Away we go into our next two. Come on, and John Morant on the X-Fractors. Prism of Jordan Poole, Ace Bailey on the X-Fractor, and Zubox. Dirk, Reeves, and Tyrese. Brandon Miller and Jalen Suggs. Numbered action for the Spurs. Nice hit there. Stephon Castle. 32 of 150. And that has that NBA All-Rookie season on there. Pretty cool. All-Rookie team. Like that they added those. Khalil Ware. And Castle's been balling this year. Con Knipple on the insert. Jameer Watkins and Cat. Tatum, Joe Ingles, and Scotty Barnes. Fred on the Prism, Yang on the X-Fractor, and Devin Vassell. LaMelo on the insert, Gary Trent, and Nick Smith Jr. Tim Hardaway and Anthony Black. Numbered action for the Pistons, very nice. Marcus Sasser, 47 of 299 there for the Sasser spot. Sweet hit there. Shohan and Rui. Giannis on the Ball of Duty. Holmes and Naz Reid. Cade Cunningham, Cason Wallace, and Noah on the Refractor. Nick Clifford and Bronny James. Next two. Prism of Valanciunas, Michael Porter Jr., and Brooke Brazier. SGA, Matas, and Walker. Kevin Herter and Larry Bird. Numbered action. For Kelly Oubre Jr., 13 out of 75 there. Sweet hit for the Oubre Jr. spot. Very cool. James Harden, and there's Colin Knippel on an X-Fractor. I am not too sure. I want to say they're like 50 or 60. I can't remember. Thomas Sorber on the insert. Derek White and Kyle Kuzma. That's if you can find them at retail. Harper on the insert. Will Riley. VJ Edgecombe refractor. I don't know how much they go for secondary if they are going for more. Cam Whitmore and a Dew on the X-Fractor. Hardy and Tadane and Chris Murray there on the X-Fractor and Wade. Jarvis Walker and there's VJ Edgecombe on an X-Fractor. Joker on the insert, followed by Cam Johnson and Cat. Ryan Cockbrenner and Alex Caruso. Nimhard and Amari Williams. Jalen Green and Igor Demon. Bilal and Zubac on the refractor to end off those two. Next two. Dylan Harper, Ryan Cockbrenner, and Andrew Nemhard. Chris Murray and Noah Pineda on the X-Fractor, followed by Tadane on the Wave. Game Time, Evan Mobley and Nemhard. Joan Brenninger and Jaden Ivey are your X-Fractor. Nolan Traore, 90 out of 199. Very nice. Sweet hit there. Cedric Coward and Jarvis Walker. Joel Embiid on the insert. VJ Edgecombe X-Fractor. Ian Bilal. VJ's gotten a lot of X-Fractors and refractors in this case. Giannis, Cameron Johnson, and Amari Williams on the refractor. Should be to 75 coming up. Sideways here for Cleveland. Jalen Tyson, 28 of 75 there. Nice hit there for the Tyson spot. There's that number right there for you. And Sabonis. Marshall and Matthijs. Move this way. Numbered action here. Sideways again. Orlando. Jace Richardson. Nice. 14 out of 275. Nice hit there for the Richardson spot. Derek Queen and Andrew Wiggins. Giannis on the insert, followed by Noah and Carmelo. Anthony Davis, John Morant, and Tyrese Halliburton. Come on, Jaden Hardy and Maxi Kleber. Jaylen Brown on the insert, Pat Connaughton and Scotty Barnes. Passing the halfway, we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 including these, but 8 after these. Left in case 4, and then we'll move into case 5. Prism of Trey Murphy, Thomas Sorber, and Hugo Gonzalez. Con Knipple on the insert, Tyus Jones, and Derek Whitehead. Darius Garland, Giannis. Numbered action coming up for the Kings. Keegan Murray, very nice. 8 of 275 there for the Murray spot. Max Strus, Julius Randle. Fears, Drake Powell, Aaron Wiggins. Dirk, Terry Rozier, and Micah Peavy. Kristaps and Jalen Williams. Zion James on the Prism, Tadane, and Kevin Huerter. Jimmy Butler, insert Bilal, and Russell Westbrook there on the refractor. Russell Westbrook on the X-Fractor, followed by Buddy Hield. Numbered action for the Mavs. Max Christie. 125 of 275 there for the Christie spot. Miles Turner and Sabonis. Refractor, Jason Tatum insert. Klay Thompson, Larry Bird on the wave. Walter Clayton Jr., Shaq, and Buddy Hield. Jalen Green and Igor Demon on the X-Fractor. X2 coming at you. Out of 99, Curry off the top of my head. I think there was another numbered card of him, maybe. Hopefully we can find you a short print though of them. We found a couple in our last break, so hopefully we can do the same for you. Jaden McDaniels, Şengün, and Alex Tui on the X-Fractor. Yeah, no problem. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there's one out of 99. Bogdan Bogdanovic and Pascal Siakam. Paulo, Kobe, and Cameron Johnson there. Kyrie Irving, DeMar DeRozan. Steph Curry on the Ball of Duty Refractor. Just making sure sometimes the numbers are hard to see. Steph Curry on the Wave. So look, he came in, started talking about him, started showing up. Draymond Green and Ryan Cockburn. Should be looking for a Fanatical here too. Haven't hit one yet. Nick Smith and Noah there on the X-Fractor. Rudy Gobert, Josh Green, and Kevin Garnett. Max Christie and Bogdan Bogdanovic. AD, De'Aaron Fox, and Kobe White. Maxi Kleber, Peyton Pritchard, and Alex Sarr. Noah on the Destiny insert, Rasheer Fleming, and Kobe on the Wave. Jaylen Brown insert, Kelly Oubre Jr. and Yannick on the Refractor. Jamal Murray and Grayson Allen. Prism of Hurt, Marshall, and Matthias on the X-Fractor. Derek Queen on the X-Fractor, followed by Chris Murray on the Wave. Noah's going to be numbered here. Dang, this looks really cool. 163 out of 199, so they colored in the claws and then the lettering. That's pretty cool. Sweet looking card. Like a red would go crazy. Awesome hit there on the insert. Andrew Wiggins, Josh Giddey. Noah on the X-Fractor, and Pat Connaughton on the X-Fractor. Drake Powell on the Destiny, Hardy, and Tyler Hero. Cooper Flag, Maxi Kleber, and Carmelo Anthony. Miles Bridges and Joel Embiid. Prism, Brooks Lopez, Jared Allen, and Gabe Vincent. KJ Simpson and Joker. Cade Cunningham on the insert, Isaiah Joe and Christian Brown on the refractor. Walter Clayton Jr. X Factor, CJ McCollum. Dylan Harper insert, Tyrese Proctor and Ant-Man. Jalen Brunson, Alvarado, and Noah Pineda on the refractor. Very nice. Congrats to the Dylan Harper spot. We found you an autograph. Sweet hit there. Base auto, but very nice nonetheless. Topps autograph. Issue rookies card. Very cool. He's been balling. Russell and Naz Reid. Next two more left in the case after this, and then it is on to case 5. Devin Vassell, Prism, Alvarado, and Christian Brown. LaMelo, Kristaps Porzingis, and Whitehead. Cooper Flag base card, Jalen Williams, Jared Allen. Out of 75 for the Trailblazers, Anfernee Simons. 20 out of 75 there. Nice hit there for the Simons spot. Gabe Vincent, KJ Simpson. John Morant on the insert, followed by Isaiah Joe and Noah Pineda. Walter Clayton Jr. X Fractor, Micah Peavy on the refractor. CJ McCollum, Devin Vassell. Prism of Al Horford, Dylan Brooks, and Şengün. SGA, Kasparis, and Donovan Mitchell. D'Lo and Liam McNeely. Pacers, nice color match there for TJ McConnell. 237 of 275. Cade Cunningham and Chaz Lanier. Kyrie on the insert, followed by Anthony Davis and Alex Tui. Rocco and Nolan Trior on the X-Fractor and Refractor. Jaylen Brown, there's a nice one. Cooper Flag on the X-Fractor. Those are selling for a nice amount on release day when I had looked. Last two of case number 4. Russell Westbrook, Buddy Hield. Tyrese Proctor, Prism, come on, and Josh Giddey. Joker on the insert, Klay Thompson and Tyler Hero. Kyrie Irving, Shaq, and Cat. Noah on the Prism, Evan Mobley, Joan Brenninger. Jaden Ivey and Zubac. Con Knipple, Ball of Duty, 26 of 99. Couldn't tell if that was an 8. But 26 of 99 there. Nice hit there for the Con Knipple spot. Sweet hit. Cedric Coward and Stephon Castle. DeAndre Ayton, LaMelo Ball on the X-Fractor, and Torian Prince. LaMelo wanted to stick to the other card. Let's see if we're going to find a fanatical in this. Tate and Tate. Come on the Ball of Duty. Brandon Clark and Jaden Ivey. Brooks and Kyle Kuzma. That's 3. Jalen Brunson, Pascal Siakam, and Brandon Clark. DJ Edgecombe, Steph Curry, and Cedric Coward on the Refractor, and our last pack here. And Johnson. So yeah, no SP in that case. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna swap out my trash and then I'll be right back. Alrighty. Case 5. Those there. Scoot that back. That yet. Alrighty. Hopefully, if you are not on the board, we can get you on the board. Next two coming at you. Alrighty, best of luck in our last case. After this, we shall have a recap for you guys, showcasing all of our hits and stuff. Rob Dillingham, Lonzo, and Jonathan Isaac. Hopefully we can find something really low for our recap. I'm trying to remember. It's maybe different than his other one. Sorber, put that to the side. Sarge and Martin. Can't remember what his normal card looks like. Cade Cunningham, Hawkes, and Al Horford. Spencer Dinwiddie, Dame Time. Derek Queen on the insert, Johnny Broom and Tyler Kolek. Short print coming up for KD Paradox. Someone was asking about KD earlier, I think. These are sweet. I love these. Congrats to the KD spot. Getting a short print there. Eric Gordon and Rudy Gobert. Jalen Tyson, Quentin Grimes. Harris, Ace Bailey, X Factor, and Jimmy Buckets. There we go. Glad we could find it for you. Reeves and Caleb Martin. There you go, JW. Brandon Miller and Jalen Suggs. Gold or yellow? Lakers. Adu. Very nice color match there. 110 out of 275. It's like a perfect color match, the yellow. Good looking card. Terrence Mann and Khalil Ware. Dylan Harper on the insert, followed by Hardy and Dalton Kennett. Tyrese, Jameer Watkins, and Tyler Kolek. Joe Ingles and Kaman on the X Factor there to end it. Let's grab our next two. Jake Lavaria, Michael Porter Jr., and Marcus Sasser. Steph Curry on the insert, Matas and Ron Holland. Kevin Herter, Larry Bird. Numbered action here for the Hawks. Trey Young, nice hit there. 171 of 199 there for the Young spot. Harden and Con Knipple there on the X-Fractor. Curry on the Voices. Derek White, Lou Dort. Jimmy Buckets, Will Riley, and Tristan Da Silva. Cam Whitmore, Adu on the X-Fractor. Keontae George, Stephon Castle, Asanu on the way. Dylan Harper, Alex Caruso, Grady Dick. Zubox and Cat. Spurs. Harrison Barnes. 174, 275 there for the Barnes spot. Very nice. Hero. James Harden on the refractor. Hugo and Josh Hart. Tyrese Maxey, Aaron Wiggins, and Yevis. Joker and Ant-Man. Empty box. Gary Trent, LaMelo Ball, and Torian Prince. Tate and Will Richard balled out the other night. Tyrese Maxey, Clark, and Jace Richardson on the refractor. Brooks on the X-Fractor, followed by Kuzma. Steph Curry on the insert. Sleek finishers, Siakam and Paulo. Igor, Steph Curry, Dorian Finney-Smith. Got a lot of extra chrome, I feel like. Maybe not. Brissett and Keldon Johnson. Felt like it, but just my imagination. KCP Prism, Jabari Smith, and Peely Larson. Daniel Gafford, TJ McConnell. Bam, Devin Booker and Harrison Barnes. RJ Barrett, Kyle Lowry. Steph Curry on the Voices. Grant Williams, Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Halliburton, Dante DiVincenzo, Desmond Bain. Last pack of these two. Chris Middleton and Mike Conley. Next two coming at you. Does his other cards look like that? I couldn't remember because there's variations. But they're not, they have the same code, so it's, yeah, that's why I like that one chrome that's over there. It's a variation, but then they didn't change the code or make them refractors.
That's so dumb.
It's stupid. So it's basically like only if you can remember what the base card looks like,
Yeah.
then you would know. So there's like base image variation. It's just silly. If you're gonna make variations, make them refractors at least. Or change the codes. Dylan Harper, Thomas Sorber, no, it's the same one, so it's not anything different. Norman Powell, just a regular card. Tyus Jones and Darius Garland. Numbered action coming up for the Grizzlies and Jaren Jackson Jr. 40 out of 275. Nice hit there for the Jackson spot. Cooper Flag on the voices. Cooper Flag on the insert. Kristaps Porzingis. Terry Rozier and Jalen Williams. Keegan Murray, Joel Embiid, Jonathan Kuminga on the wave. Carter Bryant and Jalen Wells. Game time, Laurie Markkinen and DeAndre Ayton. Hugo Valanciunas and Brandon Miller. Cedric Coward, McDaniels, and Ace Bailey on the refractor there. Amen Thompson and Jalen Williams. Mitchell on the sleek finishers, Sion James and Jalen Suggs. Cooper Flag on the insert, Bradley Beal and Reeves. Joan Brenninger, very nice on the autograph. Wish it would be a little bit bigger, but nice hit there. Sweet hit, base auto there. And Naz Reid and Vassell. So he's not doing too bad with the autos. Austin Reeves, Jared Allen, Gabe Vincent. Our last 5 cases, we didn't see very many autos. So. Good to see him come out here. KJ and John Stockton. Jaylen Brown, Isaiah Joe, Jonathan Kuminga. Walter Clayton Jr., CJ McCollum. James Harden on the insert, Tyrese Proctor, and Terrence Shannon Jr. Alvarado and DeJounte Murray. Paulo on the Prism, Lonzo Ball, Jonathan Isaac. Sark and Gordon. To 25 on the Destiny. VJ Edgecombe. That is sweet looking. 13 out of 25. Very cool. Congrats to the Edgecombe spots. It's a big card. Awesome looking card as well. Very cool. Hawkes and Ty Jerome. Spencer Dinwiddie and Dame Time. Jalen Brunson, Sleek Finishers, Broomy and KCP. Magic Johnson, Eric Gordon, OG. And our last pack of these two. Tyson and Quentin Grimes. Prism, Will Richard Yang, Hanson, and Ty Jerome. Paul Pierce, Gary Trent, Dylan Harper on the refractor. Tim Hardaway Jr., Anthony Black. Numbered action for the Nets. Drake Powell, very nice. 8 of 199 there for the Powell spot. Showing in Rui Hachimura. Jimmy Butler on the refractor insert. Con Knipple, Cason Wallace, Herb Jones. Quentin Grimes, that card got destroyed. Along the top, the corners, everywhere. Nick Clifford, Bronny James. Colin Murray Boyles on the Prism, Ace Bailey, Kyle Flipowski. Giannis, Reeves, and Gordon. Brandon Miller, Jalen Suggs. I believe he has a short print. Scott, I may be wrong, but I believe I remember seeing one. Spurs, Devin Vassell, 59 of 150. Terrence Mann, Khalil Ware. But we're almost to recap, but I just can't remember off the top of my head. But I remember seeing one, I think. Thomas Sorber on the Destiny. Joe Ingles, Nationals, KCP. Come on, and Ja Morant send off those ones. Got 6 boxes after these two, so 8 in total. 6 left after these. Tim Hardaway, Michael Porter, Colin Murray Boyles. James Harden, Matas, Will Richard. Kevin Herter, Larry Bird. Trailblazers, Chris Murray, 13 of 150 there. Very nice. James Harden, Con Knipple on the X Factor. Asa Newell, Derek White, Chet Holmgren. Jason Tatum, Will Riley, Paulo Banchero. Cam Whitmore, Adu. Spencer Dinwiddie, Nikola Vukovic, and Ace Bailey on the wave. Kyrie Irving, LeBron James, Jalen Tyson. Zach LaVine, Bobby Portis. Numbered action coming up for the Pacers. Another color match there. 25 of 275 there for Benedict Mathurin. Nice hit there for the Mathurin spot. Van Vliet and Oso. Wemby on the insert, followed by Jordan Poole and Reeves. Cooper Flag on the Ball of Duty. Trey Murphy, Quentin Grimes. Last pack here, and then we'll move into our next 2 boxes. Brooke Lopez to end that one off. We got 4 boxes left after these 2. Hopefully we can find something pretty big. Nick Smith Jr. and Noah. Maybe a red or another black out of 10. Or even a super would be pretty cool. Anthony Black, Şengün, Alex Tui. Bogdan Bogdanovic, Keegan Murray on the wave. Very nice. Steph Curry, inspirational like father, like son. 41 of 299 there on the insert. So there you go, Jimmy. Some more Curry for you. Cool card there. Very nice. Cody and Colin Murray. Kyrie and DeMar DeRozan. Walter Clayton Jr. on the sleek finishers. Donovan Mitchell, Draymond Green, Chet Holmgren. Kyle Fuplowski, Vukovic, and Derek Lively. LeBron James, TJ McConnell. Zach LaVine and Bobby Portis. Nick Smith Jr., 32 of 50. Nice hit there for the Smith Jr. spots. Very cool. Van Vliet and Oso. Colin Murray Boyles on the insert. Jordan Poole and Pacome. Trey Murphy, Tyrese Maxey. And Lopez to end off that one. Alrighty. Last four coming at you, and then it is a recap. Chet, Marshall, and Matthias. Derek Queen, Norman Powell. Andrew Wiggins, Kyle Fuplowski. Noah and Pat Connaughton. Con Nipple on the wave insert. Activators. Very cool. Hardy and Paul George. Jimmy, told you we pulled him last time. I'm a magnet when it comes to Curry. Fanaticals, Stephen Curry, short print. Very cool. Glad we could find you some Curry, Jimmy. Sweet hit. Maxi Kleber and Vando. Start ripping and my favorite players start coming out. Or teams. Miles Bridges never fails. Drake Powell. Johnny Broom on the Prism. Al Horford. Terrence Mann. Rudy Gobert. Brandon Miller. Yeah, what's your question? What is your question? Caleb Martin, Tyler Kolek. KG, I do not believe so. Grizzlies numbered action, Zach Edey, 81 of 199 there. Very nice. All rookie team stamped there as well. But I do not believe any KG, but recap will be coming up. Hugo on the Destiny. Nick Claxton and Khalil Ware. Thank you, Jonathan. I appreciate that. LaMelo Ball, Jackson Hayes, and Jalen Suggs there. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, just X Factors, nothing numbered. Clint Capella and Wendell Carter Jr. there on the X Factors. And we got 2 left. Oh, sweet. We do have another one of these coming up on Wednesday, Christmas Eve. We will be in 7:30 our time, which if you're on the East Coast, that's 10:30 for you guys. Doing a 5K of this, and then some Cosmic Baseball. So if that interests you, auctions will be ending Tuesday. Cole Anthony on the Prism, John Morant, and Marshall on the X Fractor. Nick Claxton on the wave there. Insert of James Harden, followed by Derek Queen on the X Fractor and Jimmy Buckets on the Refractor. Andrew Wiggins X Fractor and Noah there on the X Fractor. Which way is this going this way? VJ. Thought we had something for a second there. On the insert, Pat Connaughton and Jackson Hayes on the waves. Wave. Come on the Ball of Duty, Maxi Kleber and Dalton Kennett there on the X Fractor and Refractor. Miles Bridges and Joel Embiid on the X Fractors. And we've got one more, and it's recap time. Pretty nice recap, though, coming up for you guys. So if you're just tuning in, there's Yang on a Prism, Stephon Castle, and Jace Richardson on the wave. Jalen Brunson insert, Alex Caruso, and John Stockton. We got a couple of Cooper Flag stuff, but X Fractors and some Refractors, I think. I don't think anything numbered, if I can remember correctly. Zubac and Cat. Raptors, Emmanuel Quickly, 168 of 199 there. Sweet hit for the Quickly spot. At the buzzer, getting on the board, Chris Murray, Tyler Hero. Refractor, Donovan Mitchell, insert. Hugo and Dorian Finney-Smith. Trae Young on the insert, followed by Aaron Wiggins on the X Fractor, and Terrence Shannon Jr. Refractor. Yeah, these are pretty cool cards for sure. Joker on the X Fractor and Ant-Man. Alrighty, it is recap time. Thank you. Alrighty, we got as low as 50 there with Pascal Siakam. To 99, Cam Whitmore and Kyle Kuzma there. So 3 numbered, not too bad. And how many base? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 9 in total. My math is correct. Rasheer Fleming, Anthony Black, Jordan Hawkins, Terrence Shannon Jr., Dylan Harper, nice one there, and Joan Branninger, base autos there. So didn't do too bad overall in the auto department. Out of 10, Chet Holmgren, Jalen Suggs. To 25, one of my favorites, VJ Edgecombe on the Destiny. Looks super cool with the orange and everything going on. Spencer Dinwiddie, /50, Nick Smith Jr., Jimmy Butler /75, Jalen Tyson, Kelly Oubre, Simons, Giannis /99, Con Knipple on the insert, Joker, Alvarado, Zach Levine, there's that Curry, and Kelly Oubre Jr. Yeah, baseball should be going off right now on another channel. I believe it's at 1. Yeah, that VJ's awesome. /150, Chris Murray, Devin Vassell, Stephon Castle, Nas Reed, Max Strus, Devin Booker, and /199. Pretty cool looking there on the insert. Love to see a red. Think it'd look really cool with the claws and everything. But Noah there /199. John Morant, Jalen Green, Tyrese Proctor, Will Richard, Drake Powell, Rasheer Fleming, Bull, Larry Bird, Jeremy Schoen, Magic Johnson, Jaren Jackson Jr., PJ Washington, Nolan Trior, Trey Young, Cam Jones, Zach E., and Emmanuel Quickly. Moving along to 275. These look awesome as well. Ace Bailey with the planets and everything, or moons, I believe is what they would be. Steph Curry, Adu on the color match there. Young, McConnell, Christie, Murray, Jace Richardson, Dwayne Wade, Prince, Barnes, Jaren Jackson, Clifford, Sharp, Matherin, Holmes, Steph Curry to 299, and Steph Curry to 299, and Sasser there. To 399, Joker, Con Knipple, and GG Jackson. Moving along to our short prints, we'll start our image variations. So yeah, if you guys did not know, there are image variations in here. VJ Edgecomb was our image variation. The code is not different, they're not refractors, but I'm assuming they are all like the chrome. Like no background, it's just chrome behind them. So if you're ripping on your own, make sure to check those out. See if the image is different than the normal base. Fanatical short print here. Steph Curry, Trey Young, Brandon Miller, and Jimmy Buckets. Another short print here. Con Knipple. Very cool. And come on the short print there. And Paradox coming up. KD and Jace Richardson. Very nice. Good looking cards there on the Paradox. And just a reminder, we are doing another one of these, like I said. So if you want to hop in, the break will be Christmas Eve morning. So come hang out with us and rip some cards then. We will have breaks tomorrow, but just want to let you know for basketball. And then if you want to grade, there's a grading form, and you guys can submit it through there or through our Instagram if you can't find the link. The link is in our bio. That'll do it for this break. I believe they are live with some Chrome Baseball, so go ahead and check them out. No problem, Chris. Have a good day, and Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays if we don't see you.